Hi, my name is Solomon Johnson, and this is a reading strategy presentation. For this assignment, I chose to do the KWL chart, which stands for what you know, want to know, and what you have learned. This is a very common strategy used in many elementary, middle, and high school classrooms to help students gear their minds to understanding what they're about to read in any given text. So the ideal scenario for this strategy would be in at least third grade would probably be the best grade to start. Even though third grade is a bit early, in that grade there would still have to be a lot of scaffolding, guiding, directing the questions, and helping students formulate spelling the words and assessing their thoughts on how to coherently put their thoughts into a sentence or a bullet point. For the level of oral language proficiency, this is probably best for a level 2 or intermediate, mid-intermediate range where students have some type of vocabulary knowledge and are able to at least form moderately coherent sentences and be able to put their thoughts out on paper. And the best content area this is used in, ideally in science or social studies, but it can be used for any given reading text or book type of assignment. Now, the materials needed, you can use the whiteboard or chalkboard, an overhead projector, or you can have your students get out a piece of paper, split it into 3 parts, or have them get a piece of construction paper and fold it and then label the 3 parts and have them write it down as you do it in a group setting as a class. So to demonstrate this strategy, I chose the topic of hurricanes. And so we would start off by asking the students, what do they already know about hurricanes? And some potential things they could say are that hurricanes are windy, there's lots of rain, and they can cause a lot of destruction. Now, destruction is a larger word, so I might have to spell that for the students, or they might know that it just causes a lot of bad things or a lot of damage. Then the next question we ask is, before we read the text, what do you want to know about hurricanes? And some potential answers could be, how are they formed? Why are they bad? Or if you have some later advanced students in a higher grade, maybe 5th or 6th grade, you can ask them, how are they named? And then after reading the text, we would proceed to give a list of summary bullet points of the most important facts the students got from reading the text. And some important facts that I list out here were that hurricanes form over warm ocean water, that hurricanes can cause a lot of damage by wind and flooding, that hurricanes have 5 distinct categories of how they're categorized based on their wind speed and damage, and that hurricanes are named from a given list by the Meteorological Association in alphabetical order that they rotate every year. So this is just an example of how I would use the KWL chart for a science lesson about hurricanes. Thank you.